It is a system of checking and guaranteeing various aspects of seed quality during the period which seed is being multiplied and further handled. Is it A, seed selection, B, seed certification, C, seed processing, D, seed production? It's letter, right? Seed selection. It's actually letter C, seed processing. Yung tatlo po, selection, certification, production is part of the process. Now, if you go back to the question, it describes the entire process po. It's a system of checking, selection, guaranteeing various aspects. Ayan. So, multiplied entails production and further handled. So, the answer is letter C. Alright? Okay pa ba? Okay? Di na. Oh my God. Dito. Kaya ni. Higup. No, pogi. Diba? So, let's proceed. We're now on the 37 questions for tonight. Ma'am, nga naman ni. Dito. Nga no jud ni. Laban ta diring dapita. Sige. Next question. The concept of basic and nutritious food being available, accessible, affordable, and stable in supply. What's the answer? Is it A, food availability, B, food security, C, food safety, food accessibility? Ang dami nagsabot ng letter D, C. The right answer is actually food security. This is actually, guys, the goal of the Department of Agriculture. We need to reach food security para available atong food, safe siya kaunon, safe kainin, at saka accessible. Okay? So, food security. Next. This is a method of growing transplants in vegetable production, wherein the seed bed is fully exposed to sunlight. Okay? The keyword here is fully exposed to sunlight. A, seed bed method. B, seed box method. C, blocking. D, spotting method. Okay, may nag-D, may nag-D. The correct answer is seed bed method. When we say fully exposed to sunlight seed bed, ito yung ginagamit natin again sa palay. So nilalagay natin siya para fully exposed yung tanim. Now, what about the other choices? When we say seed box, in seed box method, ito yung pinapropagate natin in a box. Box. When we say blocking, in cubes. Okay? Compression ng cubes instead of pots. When we say spotting method, it's a process actually of pricking out. Ayan. At pricking out meaning hinihiwalay natin yung gusto nating tanim at nilalagay siya in an individual pots. Okay? To summarize, seed bed method, wala jud kay option. Ma-expose siya sa sun since it's already in the soil. All right? Let's proceed. Okay. In crop rotation, the most critical factor to consider is A, proper combinations of crops, B, proper intercropping, C, right sequencing the growing crop, yes, D, proper mixing of crops. Letter C, B, okay, I'm seeing letter C again. The correct answer is, wow, Merg Miss Universe. It's C, right sequencing the growing crop. The keyword again, it's the crop rotation. Meaning rotation, there's a sequence. Okay? For A, B, and D, that is actually the concept of intercropping. Okay? Combining crops and ano yung mga karapat-dapat na crops na pwedeng i-mix. Hindi po lahat, by the way, na crops or tanim, pwede natin siyang itanim side by side or together. Kasi minsan, baka same sila ng need, same sila ng food, I mean, nutrients na kailangan, nag-aagawan sila. Kaya need siya talaga i-consider kung ano yung mga nutrients na kailangan niya para productive yung dalawa. Okay? So that's the concept of intercropping. Ayan. Now let's proceed to the next question. Wow, we are now on the 40th questions, guys. So when male and female flowers are produced in the same individual plant, that plant is what? A, hypogynous, B, monoecious, C, epigynous, D, dioecious. Okay, comment your answer below on the meeting chat. Is it A, hypogynous? Our clue here is produced in the same individual plant. Okay, so they say the answer is letter B. All right, it's letter B. You got it right, guys. So monoecious. So best example of this plant is the corn. So si corn, dili na siya kinahanglan pa og another sex of plants kay naa na siya ay meron na siyang male and female. So yung male ng corn, it's the tassel. Sana may nilagay akong picture. But it's the tassel and the female is ear. Now, what about ma'am? Ano po yung dioecious? So it's the other way around. It's a plant group in which individual plants have either male or female parts, but not both. Meaning, meron siyang male and female na tanim, pero hindi niya na-possess yung both sexes. Again, like for example, ako, I'm a girl, I'm a woman or female. So, there's another male. For monoecious, meron siya doon, yung dalawa, male at female, kaya nakaka-produce siya or nakaka-reproduce. For dioecious, need niya ng male or partner. Kagaya nung sa papaya, di ba? Dioecious, kailangan in a plantation of a papaya plantation, hindi lahat yan babaeng papaya. Minsan, in a row or sa gitna nilalagay or minsan din sa corner, doon nilalagay yung lalaki na papaya para kung saan yung direction ng hangin, doon madadala yung pollens at makareproduce siya sa entire female papaya. Ginagawa din ito sa kiwi fruit or mulberry, but best example here is the papaya. Okay? Well, for hypogynous and epigynous, wait, but I think I have pictures on that. Yan. Hypogynous and epigynous is actually describing as to where the ovary is located. So it's a different category. So it's para hindi nyo makalimutan pag mga genus, yan yung placement ng ovary. So when we say hypogynous, meaning level, it is, wait. Ayan. Level yung ovary at saka yung petals niya at mas nauna yung pestle. Okay? So, pag ganun yung orientation ng plant, mas madali din siyang ma-reproduce kasi nga, mas higher, mas madali siyang makakuha ng pollen. Perigynous, ayan, mas level yung pestle at saka stamen. But yung orientation naman ng ovary is mababa. Kung nakita nyo yung calyx, yung green part na parang leaf, mas level up siya compared sa ovary. Epigynous the more. So, it's inferior yung ovary ng epigynous. So, yan yung parang orientation ng plant parts. Alright? Now, let's proceed to the next question. Again, the answer, guys, is monoecious.